மேம் ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டாங்களா? புரியல.
Hello, madam. Sugandhi, madam. Hello.
Hello, hello, sir.
Hello, madam. How are
doing?
you? I am Dr. Jaganesh speaking.
Yes, I remember you. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, thanks for joining with us
Good.
for
How
this.
about you?
Yeah, I'm fine, ma'am. I'm fine. Hope your signals are good. I mean, internet connection.
Yeah, things are good. I think it
Did
is very flaky. I'm in India, so it's really flaky here.
Okay. Thanks for accepting our invitation to be our expert for today's ATAL function, FDP, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. And we are waiting
Am
for
I
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
audible?
ma'am.
some people have to join
Is it
with.
clear?
Under
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
tell me, ma'am.
Is it audible? Do I turn off my video? Probably the internet is very slow here in this hotel. I'm
It
staying in
is
a hotel
audible,
in
but
Chennai.
it is
Uh,
audible. Your video is audible, and
it's
your voice
lagging.
is also, yeah, somewhat lagging. Yeah, after
Okay,
my speech, yeah, it's getting delayed. I don't know why.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
the
yeah,
internet is very slow here in this hotel
yeah.
in Chennai.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are in Chennai, ma'am, actually, as of now.
Wait, let me. Yes. Right now I just came like this Monday I came. I'm here in Chennai. I'll be
Oh,
here in India next week. I don't know about next week where. Like, yeah, I will India
Okay.
next week. Probably we can catch up if you have.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, whenever you are coming, we are utilizing you, ma'am, for
Oh
our
yeah, you're
resource
welcome.
person. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, I
Is
think
it
around, yeah, tell me, ma'am.
is it better if I turn on the video?
Better while presentation, you can switch off your video, ma'am, because as both parallel audio and video maybe, no, it's consumes more data now. So
Yes.
better you can go with the presentation, and whenever it
Okay.
is needed, we just at the end of the session we can have a glimpse of photo. That time, everyone, all the participants and co-host and host, everybody will take a photo.
Sure. Yeah. While presenting, I will turn off the video so that like
Yes,
there is no lagging. Towards the end,
exactly.
I have a Q&A and Q&A slide. At that time, I'll turn on the video and then we can
Yeah.
go with the Q&A. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Please carry on. Carry on. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, within few seconds, we can start.
Sure, sir. Anytime. I think Vivek Kumar is talking. Probably background noise. I don't know.
Yeah, better, ma'am, Punita, ma'am.
Ma'am, sir, I am going to give
Yes,
the
sir. Yes, sir.
introduction, sir.
Please. Yeah, yeah. You can start, sir. Around
Okay,
100
sir.
people
Okay, sir.
will join. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Dear participants, now we are going to start session 8 in the topic Machine Learning Adaptation for Digital Enhancements, handled by Mrs. Sugandhi Alagumalai ma'am. She is an AI and Agile coach specializing in integrating machine learning and Agile frameworks to drive digital transformation across education and enterprises environments. With the extensive experience in technology enabled process improvement and faculty development, she helps institutions harness data, automation, and adaptive intelligence to create impactful learning and administrative systems, passionate about bridging the gap between human potential and machine intelligence. She combines practical ML application with modern agile methodologies to empower educators and organizations in their digital journey. We are grateful for their presence and we look forward to hearing their valuable insights. Welcome you, ma'am. Ma'am,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
okay,
Um,
ma'am. Now we start the session, presentation, ma'am.
Thank you. So you'll be sharing my slide or do you want me to share my slide?
If you are not comfortable, means if you face any difficulty, means kindly share your slide to our host, ma'am. He will
Yes,
share
sir.
the
I
slide.
did. I
Slides
did.
was shared to Jivanandam, sir, please.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, ma'am. Kindly share the slide
Because
to
there's
our
a
host, ma'am.
lagging.
Okay,
Yeah,
ma'am.
there's a
Okay, ma'am.
lagging.
If you face
So,
any difficulties or uncomfortable, means you kindly share your slides to our host, ma'am. He will share the slides, ma'am. No
okay,
worries.
yeah, go ahead. Once you
Thank you,
start
ma'am.
sharing, start speaking. Yeah, thank you so much
Thank you,
for
ma'am.
the
Thank you, ma'am.
introduction, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Am I sharing my screen? Okay, good. Got it.
Jivanandam, sir, please share the screen, sir. Share the
Yes.
slides.
Thank you. I'm going to turn off my video. I will turn on my video when we hit the Q&A slide. Okay. For like there's a lagging here in Chennai due to rain. So I'm going to turn off the video. Thank you so much for inviting me. Okay. My sincere thanks to Jai Ganesh sir. He has been like, I don't know how he knows I'm in India. He catches me on the right time and like he invites me. I'm always happy to join these kind of sessions. I love doing these sessions and I'm passionate about teaching. Part of my career is a trainer. So I love doing this. And thank you so much, Ganesh. There was a lag in talking to Ganesh couple of times, like not couple of times, many times I missed his call. Honestly, since yesterday around 5 p.m. India time, he reached out to me. 5 p.m. No, 3 p.m. Since yesterday 3 p.m. I'm communicating with Ganesh, and I took only a couple of his calls. Most of the calls I missed because I was traveling and I was outside. And you all know it is heavily pouring, raining in Chennai. So I really did not have much good bandwidth signals. But Ganesh sir made it happen. He followed up. Thank you so much, Ganesh sir, and I apologize for
Thank you,
missing
madam.
so many of your
Thank you, madam.
calls. Yes, sincere apology and great thank you for making it happen. Another warning sign. I did not have much time. Like he reached out to me yesterday, and then I put together this for today's session. And I'm traveling, and I have lots in my plate. But when Jai Ganesh sir and Ganesh sir reached out to me, I couldn't say no to them. So I put together in a very short span of time, and there aren't much slides, but that should not limit our session. So feel free to ask me any questions. I'll be happy to jump deep dive into that slide or the questions. Okay, I'm looking forward to expand more on the Q&A slide rather than the slide. I just put together some slides so that we have something going on to kick it off. Okay, thank you so much. And I'm like I have been doing this AI and agile transformation for a decade, and I'm like so happy to share. Let's jump to this is for the faculty development program, and for the faculties and educational institutions in India. So I tried to customize it for that, and let's see how it goes. And welcome participants for the today's session. We will explore how machine learning drives digital transformation and how we can adapt these technologies for practical use in our academic and institutional context. So that's where I'm going with this today's session. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Objectives of the session. By end of this session, the participants, you all, will understand the key concepts of machine learning, see real examples of digital enhancement. I took the basic examples, and get a roadmap to adopt machine learning effectively within your institution. Since it's going to be a faculty development program, I picked that as an example. So basically, you will understand the adaptation concepts and explore the machine learning applications in digital enhancements. And we will discuss some implementation strategies for our educational institutions, and identify some challenges, risks, and solution. Probably I'll look forward to a lot of questions in the bullet point 4 of identifying challenges and risks. I'll do my best to deep dive into that. I don't have a slide, but like we can definitely deep dive based on the Q&A. Next slide, sir. What is machine learning? Actually, why machine learning now? Why are we doing machine learning now? Anybody have any idea? Why do we talk about machine learning now in this era? You can unmute and answer, or you can put it on the chat. I really would like to get some help reading the chat messages. Why machine learning now? Can someone answer the question? Anybody have any idea? Why are we talking about machine learning now?
This is because due to the availability of more data, Android phones availability, more data is generated.
Yes, more data is generated. What was the previous era? What was, the current era is machine learning. What was the previous era? Synced with data. What is that? Big data, right? Big data. So we had tons and tons of data, and it was big data. And right now with those big data, we couldn't, we kept on collecting data, and then we had a different infrastructure set up to save the data, and strut ourselves and saying that, oh, we have big data, blah, blah, blah. Like, what do we do with those data, right? So right answer, data analysis. Yes, we have to start doing analysis on the data. How may we make use of these data, right? So right now, what we do in this Zoom is data. When we order something, like I ordered lunch in Swiggy, that's data. Everything is data. Now in this digital era, whatever we do, everything we do digital, and everything is a footprint. Every footprint is a data, right? So far, when what we did was we collected data. Our Facebook was a data, WhatsApp message is a data, everything is data. The data was collected. What do? We didn't do anything. Right now, we started analyzing this data, and that is in between era. After data analysis, what we started doing, we started predicting, right? Not just analyze. After analyzation, we started predicting the future with this data, right? That's deep into the analysis. That's why we are talking about machine learning. Machine learning is where we are predicting the data. So that's what we are talking about machine learning. Another thing which came to my mind, why we are talking about machine learning, especially in India, there is NEP 2020 and Digital Initiatives Encouragement Program. Last week I was in Coimbatore. RCM was there for the startup, and we were talking about digital data and all those things. That's why I came to India, right? So we talked a lot about this machine learning over there in that session. So probably I think that that's that much needed timing for all the institutions to start encouraging or start teaching machine learning to the students. And that's going to be the new syllabus. We need to revisit the syllabus and have machine learning as part of the curriculum. I'll be happy to contribute and support in every possible way. So because of that initiative of AI adoption, ML machine learning helps us enhance this decision making, automate repetitive tasks, right? So it's like decision making, right? So without data, without analysis, with the data, with the analysis, with the prediction, we are going to have the decision making based on the data, and we automate the repetitiveness, right? So most of the tasks which are repeated, we are going to automate that. Automation is one thing, and artificial intelligence is the next level, right? So we are going to automate. We are going to talk about what is this automation versus what is this artificial intelligence, right? And then making education more personalized. We are going to see how this education industry is going to be revolutionized with this machine learning and artificial intelligence. We're going to talk about all those things. That's why we are talking about machine learning now. So it matters now, and it is not an option. It's not a choice. It's mandatory right now. Sooner we adapt, sooner we will be the forerunner. Otherwise, we'll be in the tail end, catching up what others are doing. Let's set the example, and let's be the forerunner and adapt machine learning sooner. Okay, let's go to the next slide. What is machine learning? What is machine learning? Machine learning. Why machine is learning? What is machine learning? Anybody? Anybody? You can unmute or you can put it in the chat. Anything is fine. What is machine learning?
It's about how we are going to analyze the data that is available, whether it is categorized or uncategorized. Trying to understand what is the inner information that is there.
The data, the details about the data, right? We analyze, deep dive into the data. Okay.
And we want to understand what is the inner information that is whether it is a season data or any information, so that we can draw some inferences from it.
How do we, good answer. How do we infer the information? Who infers this information?
The end user.
End user. Then why is it called machine learning?
We are automating the process with the available data. So depending upon what is the upcoming new data, whether it is able to predict or not.
Bingo, prediction, right? So prediction. Yeah. How does it predict? Who predicts it? Who predicts with the data?
By using some
it's the algorithm what we are using, the automation, the program agent.
Who does that? The agent, yes, computer, right? So yeah, somebody else was speaking. Go ahead, ma'am. You are speaking.
Passcode.
Okay. Okay, so I'm reading the answers. That enables computers or machines to learn from data and experience without being explicitly programmed. Yes, that's not wrong. That's right. Part of artificial intelligence and to capture data. Not quite completely true, but it is true. It's part of machine learning, is part of artificial intelligence, and it is not just to quite capture the data, like the other sir mentioned. It's like learning from the data, right? Machine learning from the data. Yes, machine learn from the data. Any other answers? You're all
Ma'am, good
yes,
evening, ma'am.
yes, sir. Go ahead. Your voice is not stable.
There's one more ma'am who's also joining with us.
Yes.
Fine, ma'am.
What is the answer? Yeah, I'm looking for
Actually, she is the coordinator. I'm the co-coordinator. We applied in such a way.
Congratulations to both of you, ma'am.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you, sir. But we got struck like how to like go about, because we thought there will be some orientation from AICTE.
No, not required, ma'am. It's not that much, procedure oriented. Everything, online, ma'am.
And sir, after completing, have you received the payments from AICTE?
Yeah. Money will come for sure, ma'am. Once you submit mandate form online, and AICT will send an email to coordinator immediately, and
Okay.
to co-coordinator also, regarding submitting bank details in
Hello,
Google form.
excuse me,
I think
what
there
discussion is going
Also
on?
you submit, then
Excuse me,
no
sir.
issue. You got any other email regarding then
Hello, Dr. Remanya.
Apart from sanction letter, we have
Hello.
not received anything. Completely clueless.
Hello.
then no problem, ma'am. That sanction letter is enough.
No,
Hello.
I think that's a clean background noise. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
ma'am. Please
fine.
continue, ma'am. Continue, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what is machine learning, right? So all these answers are not wrong. So those are partially right, but completely what is machine learning? Like machine is learning, right? It sounds scary. Like last time when I visited multiple universities, and machine is learning. That sounded scary. At the same time, machine is learning. We should take advantage of what this machine is learning. How do we make sure that this learning is going to be advantageous to us, and how do we evolve from it rather than fighting with the machine when the machine is learning? And we have to be ahead of this machine learning. So that means we have to equip the students with much smarter options of equipping, so that we are not just adapting this machine learning, we are utilizing this machine learning so that we are doing something better, smart work, rather than just going behind the machine, right? So machine learning, all you said is like, you all said the right thing, right? Data, right? What does machine learns? Machine uses the data, and it learns. How does it learn? It learns from the pattern, right? It looks at the data and it looks at the pattern, and then it predicts based on the past performance of the data, looking at the pattern, and then it predicts the future, what is the possibility of it is going to happen the next, right? So for example, predicting which student needs help, right? Based on the past performance of the student's score, like probably the student need help in this math, like probably it is very simple problem, but when there is a big data, huge number of data, you really cannot identify the student. With that, we can use the machine to learn, to come up, read the pattern and come up with that outcome, so that we can take action based on that outcome, rather than we investing time on predicting that and analyzing that. Instead of we doing data, there is no data analytics role anymore. That's not going to be any more data analytics role, since the machine is going to do all those things. But we can be better in utilizing this machine. When the machine is going to learn and act as a data analyst, we can be on the other end utilizing the outcome of it, so that we implement the solution, right? So that's where we need to equip the students with smartness of how to use these as a tool. Now machine, instead of using BI tools as a data analyst, we are going to use machine learning. Come again.
அழுத்து ஒழிக்குது. படி, தயவு செய்து படி. 3 டைம்ஸ் எழுதிருக்காங்கன்னா ஹிந்தில ஃபுல் மார்க் எடுக்கிறதுனால தானே அம்மா படிக்க சொல்றேன். படிச்சுட்டு பார்க்காம எழுதி பாருன்னு.
Okay, that's
Organizers, Mr. Jeevanandam, please mute the other participants, external participants. Jeevanandam. Sir, Shivakumar sir.
Hello, sir. I will take control, sir. Hereafter,
Yeah,
I will
please
take
mute
control.
all other. No,
Okay,
mute
sir. I will take
everyone.
control.
Okay.
Mute
It
everyone,
disturbs a
sir. I will
lot.
take the
Please.
control, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So machine learns from this patterns. For example, this one, right? So we had like 2 interruptions. Not to pick on this example, but I'm trying to take the real-time example. When these 2 things happen, a Zoom can automatically mute all the participants, right? It looks at the pattern of the behavior and then takes action based on how the pattern is being behaved. Like, okay, so when this happens, it has to mute. This will be automatic, right? This is not automation. Automation is when we write a rule that when our external participant, I'm not picking on any participant, but I'm just trying to take the real example which happened right now. When the participants are talking, we write a rule to Zoom saying that when participants talk, mute, right? But if we don't write the rule, but we have a machine learning algorithm fed into this, the Zoom is going to use that algorithm, and if any participant speaks, it is going to mute them. It analyzes if the participant is asking a question for the presentation is happening, or if the participants are talking, is that a background noise kind of. Machine learns from the behavior, right? So the first mute was happened, when the manual mute happened, the first interruption, machine learns from that. Okay, so it collects the data that, okay, this background noise happened, this participant was not asking a question, this participant was talking, that's kind of a background noise. And next time when that happened, machine learns from it, and it observes, it looks at the pattern of the talking, that I'm not answering to that participant, meaning that the machine
makes
will
it ready to use.
Which milk is ready?
Okay, so thank you. So then it mutes it by automatically. So it is not automation. We did not set automation, but the machine learns from it and then understands the pattern. But the machine should not mute all the participants, right? Some participants may be answering the questions, some participants may be asking questions. But so that is where the machine becomes smart. That's why we call it artificial intelligence, and it is not automation. If it is automation, any participant speaking, it goes to mute. But we don't want every participant to be muted. We wanted the selective participant to be muted, not just because of that participant, it's because of the content of the message, whatever, whether we are talking or asking or it's a background noise, right? That much powerful is machine learning. That's why we call it artificial intelligence. This is beyond automation. Make sense? Awesome. So this is why machine learning is more powerful, and we are going to go to the next level, and we have to make sure that we are ahead in this game. So let's see how far we are going ahead in this game. So let's go to the next slide. This is what machine learning is. Wait, go back. So because of the distraction, I missed one more point. So in this machine learning, we are going to have that digital data, and it's not just automation, it's beyond automation, like I said. And there are different types of learning. It's unsupervised learning, reinforced learning, supervised learning. Can someone explain what is supervised learning and unsupervised learning? Anybody? Give it a shot. And again, there is no right or wrong answer. Just go ahead. What is supervised learning? What is unsupervised learning? The hint is data. Hint is data. Bingo. What is no label? What do you mean? No label is supervised? Supervised learning deals with label data. You're right. Anybody want to give an example? Unsupervised learning, label, unsupervised learning, unlabeled data. Right. Anybody want to give an example? Anybody give an example? Okay, so like another sir already mentioned, it's the algorithm, right? So all these goes into this algorithm. We train the model. Is called model when we in machine learning, and we train the model. When we train, how does machine learning knows that this is a real conversation in the Zoom session and this is a background noise? How does it do? we collect the data and we write the algorithm in Python, right? So when we write the algorithm in Python, we call it model. So when we create that model, it's LLM, right? Large language model. That's a different topic. Let's talk. So when we have a model, we train the model with some data. When we give that data, once it is trained, when the data is fed into this model, it gets trained and then it behaves. That's what the artificial intelligence does, right? So when we feed the data, there are two different types we can feed. One is labeled data, another one is unlabeled data. Anybody want to talk about what is labeled data and unlabeled data? And when we do the training on labeled data, it's called supervised learning. When we train the model on unlabeled data, it's called unsupervised learning. So anybody want to categorize, round up, and straight edge objects? Yeah. For example, right? So I'm training the model on cats and dogs, right? So what I do, I feed in lot of cat images and then name it as cat, and feed in lot of dog images and feed it dogs, right? When I feed in an image, it looks up and compare it with the dog data or cat data, and then comes up with the answer that this is a dog or cat. That's how it is finding out. Yes, spam finding in mail is supervised learning. Yeah, right. So we are going to feed in the data. Actually, spam finding, actually it is opposite. Spam finding is an unsupervised learning. We don't label spam, right? We don't know spam. So we feed in saying that these are the things, these are the uncategorized, right? So we categorize them as spam, then it is, you can put it that as a supervised learning, but in general it's an unsupervised learning. Basically you have a category like cat, dog, something like that, maybe spam for finding. If you can categorize the data, then it is a supervised learning. If you cannot categorize, we call it an unsupervised learning, and we don't have a label for it. Make sense, guys? Sorry. I'm used to talking to students. Okay, right? Okay. And then like we have domain adoption learning. What is domain adoption learning? Anybody want to give it a shot? Domain adoption learning. Anybody? Oh, yeah, come to the next slide. Okay, that's fine. Adaptation in machine learning, right? No. Stay there. Previous slide, sir. Stay in the previous slide. Yeah. Adaptation in machine learning. Adaptation ensures machine learning models stay relevant, right? So we have to adapt. So this is the main key of this today's session, is adaptation in machine learning. Adaptation in machine learning ensures machine learning models stay relevant, right? So what is adaptation? What is this adaptation? Previously we looked at the model, right? So can you go back to the previous slide, sir? One more thing. Yeah, reinforcement learning. Okay. Reinforcement. Okay. The previous slide. No, previous slide, sir. Previous slide. Okay. So we have supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. What is reinforcement learning? What is reinforcement learning? What is reinforcement learning?
It depends on the feedback. It works on the feedback. And
Bingo.
it is a continuous process.
Bingo. Yes, you're right. You deserve a gift. Okay. So normally when I'm in-person session, Jay Ganesh sir knows. When I'm in-person session, when anybody answers my question, they get a chocolate. I normally bring lots of chocolate. So you deserve a gift. Okay. You deserve a chocolate. Okay. So reinforcement learning, right? So yes, I love it. So reinforcing, sorry? Reinforcing meaning that we reinforce based on the feedback, right? So so basically like, I did not get it. Is that English or any other language? I didn't get that question. Or is that background noise?
Hello.
Probably
Background noise, ma'am. Background noise.
Okay.
Muted, ma'am.
Hello.
Muted.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you have some study of reinforced learning?
Can we have what? Reinforced learning? What reinforced learning?
Yes, I would like to know some research studies on reinforced learning.
Yes, yes, there are a lot of research studies going on in reinforced learning. So
Yes.
the reason reinforced learning is going to be more, not going to be, it is so popular because where is this reinforcement learning is being highly used in the current era. Machine learning is not current era. Machine learning is gone. We are talking about machine learning. The next one is coming. What is the next one? Next one is already there. We are already implementing the next one. What is the next to machine learning?
Agentic AI.
Bingo, bingo. Agentic AI. Because of this agentic AI, we have this, yes, another heart. So because of this agentic AI, yes. Okay, reinforcement learning makes decision by interacting with the environment to achieve a goal. Bingo. I think there is a background noise. If it's not a background, if it's a real question, I'll be happy to answer. I consider that as a background noise. I apologize if it's not. Okay, so we are talking about machine learning. We are already in the next stage of agentic AI, right? So let me take a moment here. We talked about automation, and we talked about how this machine learns and predicts based on the pattern and then makes decision and do the automation. That is artificial intelligence. It's not mere automation. It senses that it has to be, this action has to be taken care, right? So that's how the machine is learning from the data and making the decision, right? It is beyond automation. Now what happens is, in the automation, what we do is, this machine learning gives you the outcome or the output, right? This is the output of it, this is the outcome of it, right? It will come back to me. For example, in the interruption, machine learning comes back to me saying that this conversation or this participant is a background noise, this participant is asking question, this participant is answering your question, kind of. Machine will learn from it, and then it will pick and tell me which participants talking or background noise, right? That is what machine learning will do. What agentic AI will do, agentic AI goes one step beyond. We are already there. That's what we are doing in US right now. So we need to catch up a lot. Right now, you know where we are lagging. We have a huge gap here. We need to catch up far more things. Yeah, that is a background noise, right? So what does this agent will do? Agentic AI. What is agentic AI? Anybody want to talk about? I know we are deviating, but it's an interesting topic. Anybody wanted to give what is agentic AI? Right now, I have given a big background image of what this agentic AI is going to be. Anybody want to give it a shot? You can put it in the chat, or you can answer the question. What is agentic AI? The current era is agentic AI. Current era is not machine learning. To be honest, machine learning is the previous era. Right now, the current era is agentic AI. Right?
Current era is the AI area. But nowadays,
agentic AI. Okay. So what this agentic AI is, machine learning is going to give you that, like if I feed in a cat, it will sense and tell me that it is a cat or it's a dog or something. It is going to give me the outcome. It is going to make the decision. It's going to predict. Once the machine learning predicts it, I want the machine learning to make the decision for me, right? So we can do another session on agentic AI. Since it came up, I'm just filling that gap. Agent is nothing but a TA or somebody who is doing the action based on the decision, right? It's that another level of automation, right? We are going 2 steps ahead of this automation, right? We can have multiple agents working together to accomplish a goal, right? To begin with, on the spam, right? You mentioned about spam folder, right? I can have an agent to check on my mail and reply. I can have another agent to sort out all the spam mails, delete it. I can have another agent to reply all my professional emails. I can have another agent to reply only to my social media. Like, kind of, I can have multiple agents work together to clean up my inbox, like that. That's a simple example, but for complicated things, we can have multiple agents work on it. So the agent is going to work, make decision, and act on it, like implement the task, right? For that, we need to provide the data, we need to provide the medium, and we need to provide the tools and then it can make the decision. It can do everything, and it uses LLM models. Okay, so agentic AI is a different topic. We can do that, but yes, orchestration of agent, awesome, awesome. Automation, autonomous decision making, bingo, right?
Madam,
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
can I consider it agentic AI as a strong AI?
Stronger what?
Generally, if you see the categories of weak AI, strong AI, like that categories are there, AI levels, agent levels.
It depends on the agents we are creating for the environment, and it depends on the tools, it depends on the model, and a lot of things involved in that, right? So it depends on how well you are developing, you're building your agent. Agent involves environment, it involves environment, it involves tools, and it involves models, right? So everything together. So it can be weak, it can be strong. It depends on how we are writing the agents, right? So for this agent, good question though. So this agentic AI, this reinforcement learning is very critical, because this agent does not do the same way twice. It always learns, right? This is where I connect with my agile experience. We always do a retrospective after every sprint or after every iteration, right? Likewise, these agents, once the task is complete, it will go back and then reiterate how well they are functioning, and then they do that. That is where this reinforcement learning comes into the picture. Agent always do this reinforcement learning, collecting the feedback, and then it does better the next time. Make sense? Okay, so that is where reinforcement learning comes into the picture, and it is very interesting and important. Okay, next let's go to the next slide. Adaptation in machine learning. Adaptation in machine learning. So what is adaptation in machine learning? We talked about supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. What is this adaptation in this learning? Anybody want to give it a shot?
Adaptation means if we are training a model, ML model, if we develop, suppose at any related field, it should apply that thing.
Kind of, yes, you're right. So basically, like if I'm having a model, for example, I build a model in US for the implementation. That data might not neither be the same data, but that model can be reutilized for the Indian classrooms, right? So for example, in US classroom, I'm using the data model, can repurpose the same model with different data. So that means I can reuse the model, train with a different data for a different region or different domain or anything, but the model is same. The decision making, everything is same. So that's where domain adaptation learning. Good job, sir. Thank you. Okay, makes sense. Let's go to the next slide. Machine learning life cycle. Oh, machine learning life cycle. What is machine learning life cycle? Everybody want to give it a shot? It's already there. Answer is already there. Hint is on the slide.
It's about just a hint is there only, but it's pre-processing. Start with the pre-processing of the data, then developing the model, testing and validation, and we are applying the data, and again renewing, always renewing the model with new data.
Okay.
It should be a continuous process, not like a static. Once it one end to end, that end. It should be continuously evolving.
Bingo. So like machine learning, like so. Yeah, you're right. So machine learning is a cycle, right? So you gather, train, deploy, monitor, and improve, right? So we constantly do that, and adaptation is continuous, right? So like the sir said, like the picture says it clear. You do the pre-processing, you collect the data, you do the pre-processing, and then you develop the model. After developing the model, you train the model, and then you do the evolution of that model, and then you integrate it with the digital systems where it works on it, and then it gives the output, and then you monitor and adapt. This adaptation is continuous. That's why it is very key for continuous improvement. Any questions on this? So far so good? So far we are good? Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, digital enhancement domains. Okay, so digital enhancement domain. These are practical areas where machine learning can bring measurable improvements, right? So in the digital enhancement, we are going to do that. So we can do that. Personalized learning platforms, automation of the task, right? The simple task, admin task, kind of a simple manual repetitive task, we can do that. And we can do that in predictive analysis, and we can do that in accessibility enhancement, and then we can do the smart campus system, changes happen and then we adapt it. So we are going to talk about, we are going to look at that individually in the future slides. Let's go to the next slide. These are kind of the 5 examples I picked. Let's go with this personalized learning. So personalized learning. So what happens here? Adaptive learning. And then we do the recommendation engine, and then we do the process stacking, right? So for example, like Coursera, right? Machine learning customizes the learning pace. Make sense, guys? Are we this together? Okay, so in the personalized learning, these systems assess performance in real time and adapt content accordingly, right? So we can have the content, and once the content is there, like in the reinforcement learning, we can collect the feedback and then update the content. For example, LinkedIn has a learning. I picked the LinkedIn maybe. So I use LinkedIn learning a lot, more than Coursera and Byju. Why I picked Byju? Byju is kind of the local Indian version of kind of a Coursera, and Coursera is kind of a public nationalized one. And I can pick LinkedIn, right? So after every LinkedIn course, we can give feedback. Based on the feedback, they update the content, and then we can have adaptive quizzes, right? So in a couple of the learning sessions, you can have multiple quizzes, right? So you take first quiz, you fail it, and then second quiz will be like, okay, this participant scored only 30%. Probably this participant needed an easy quiz, and the other participant like almost there to fail, like probably 50% is the pass score. So the other participant scored only 49. So the severity of the quiz is going to be mild. And if the participant is very low score, and the second quiz is going to be like very easy, kind of, right? You can have the adaptive quizzes, and you can have the recommendation engines. And the second time when the participant is taking the course, you're going to give extra tips and a tool tip on the top saying that, hey, these are the things you might not know, you might know to take the course, right? Basically, this virtual training module is going to teach the student, custom teach the student based on the quiz performance, and based on the speed, and based on the knowledge, like the response based on the feedback. Like it adapts the same content in a different way for every individual. Does that make sense? So this is very crucial, and this is not crucial, but this is very efficient in for every individual, so that like they can learn at their own pace. Okay, and then it tracks the progress. Make sense? So this is on the personalized learning. Everybody is different, right? Everybody's learning capability is different, and based on that, the content is going to act differently for every person who is taking the training learning.
Excuse me,
okay,
excuse me, madam. Excuse me.
yes.
What is the difference between personalized learning and precision learning?
Precision learning is machine learning. Personalized learning is the output of that machine learning. Make sense?
No, which is better? Whether personalized learning is better or precision learning is better? Precision learning. I'm talking about precision learning.
What do you mean by precision learning? Tell me.
Precision means particular. Suppose this group is handicapped person. This group is handicapped persons. So how we can develop AI or machines for especially for the handicapped people like this? It is precision learning.
The personalized learning can fall into precision learning, can fall into the personalized learning.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions? Yes. Thank you. Good question. Anybody else? Any other questions? Are we good with personalized learning? Like, again, I wanted to take a moment here. This personalized learning is not going to take away teachers or professors or faculties. This personalized learning is going to equip the student in a different way, but the teachers or the faculties or the professors are going to have their own impact on teaching the student, right? These are two different things. We are not replaced. Like, this is one thing, wherever I go and present, everybody starts asking, AI is coming up, AI is going to take up my job. No, AI is not taking up your job, but you need to use AI as your assistant to do your job better, right? So teachers or faculties or professors can use personalized learning to teach the students better, right? So that's why I insisted on this personalized learning. So we, as a professor, going to a classroom of 30 students or 40 students, it's impossible for the professor to identify individual student to their pace and to their need and to their style of learning. We cannot custom cater to every individual student, but the teacher can create a content, and every individual student can. I think there's a background noise again. So at this teacher or the professor or faculty can create a content such a way that this can be a personalized learning for every individual. And using this personalized learning medium or a platform, the faculty or professor or teacher can teach the student much better in a shorter window. Does that make sense? Yes. So that's how powerful this machine learning and artificial intelligence is, and that's how we are going to use this machine to our advantage, not look at that machine that is going to replace our job. Make sense? In every industry, it's going to be the same in every industry. I picked this learning medium because we are talking for the faculty development program. That's why I picked this one. But it's the same for every industry. Everybody asks me the same question: is AI going to replace my job? Like, no, it cannot replace your job. As long as you are equipped with the knowledge to use machine learning, then you are going to be more powerful, equipped with machine learning to do your job. Make sense? Okay. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Administrative automation. AI chatbots, right? Where and all we use chatbots? We're going to use chatbots to save time and resource, improving efficiency and responsiveness. So where and all can we use chatbots? FAQs, right? So, and we can create chatbots. Like, what is a chatbot? Let me start with that. What is a chatbot? Has anyone used chatbot? Where have you used? And I'm waiting for the answer.
We always use chatbots when we purchase anything from online, whether it is a big basket or whether it is Blinkit or any other applications. And chatbots helps us to resolve quick queries.
Okay. So those are preset queries, right? So those are preset queries. Like, for example, I'm just picking Apple, right? So I'm an Apple customer. So I go into the Apple chatbot. First question it will ask is your question regarding iPhone, MacBook, or what, a tablet or anything, right? I pick MacBook, then it asks a question specific to that. Basically, these are kind of a supervised learning, right? So it has the labeled data, and it gives me feeds me with that pre-existing text, and then I'm going to respond based on that, right? This is automation of manual chatbots. And how well this AI chatbots come into picture is it will come to know what I'm asking, personalized to me. It's not even going to ask me with a lot of questions, right now time is money, so I really don't want to answer all those kind of categorical basic questions. You just answer me to my, like, it's kind of like literally talking to a store representative instead of talking to a machine, right? When the machine is if your answer is, if you want to talk in English, press 1. If you want to talk in Tamil, press 2, kind of, right? Instead, like, it senses my need and then caters towards my need, rather than pulling a lot of information from me. It serves me better, right? That's where the automated artificial chatbots are going to be, right? So it answers much better, right? And then, like, it does the attendance tracking and the scheduling option, much more things we can do, a lot of other options, whatever, like even in the Zoom session, this is an administrative task of manually muting the participants who are considered to be the background noise. Like, those are kind of the automated things. And what other things we can do, like attendance, right? Attendance with the facial tracking. You don't have to do the attendance in the classroom. it censors a student and then it gives the attendance. It predicts, like, and then it, with this data in future, this student has come to these many classes, and then it even predicts that, like, okay, for math class this student is regular in attending, for English class this student is only this much percentage attending, and then it gives a it predicts, saying that, like, there's a possibility that if there is going to be a English class tomorrow, this person might not come, kind of like you can use those data to do the predictive analysis based on that, kind of. Makes sense? Processing insurance claims by reading policy documents and cross-referencing information can be an example of admin automation. Yes, of course. Yes, I picked this example because we are in the faculty development program, and you are absolutely right, and that is one of the areas which we can do this. Especially I am a VP at JP Morgan Chase, right? So over there, like, we do we you know, like, how much this loan documentation, all those things, we do a lot of all those things. We use the chatbot a lot, especially when a customer comes to us, and then we really have to serve them. And for loan approval, SSN, all those things, everything. So we use a lot of chatbots. And the reason I went back to my banking sector is we have a lot of confidential data which we cannot disclose. At the same time, it's easy for a customer to chat with a chatbot, customized chatbot, because all those data are not stored, but we know what exactly that customer data is going to be, kind of, right? So it is safer that way rather than having it in the public chatbot. Every information is going to be unique over there. Okay, so that's yes, every industry we are going to use the chatbot in a different way. And over here, like in the college atmosphere, like, I don't know what other manual task you guys you in the college are going to be, faculties going to have. We can automate them. In fact, this is administrative automation is one level. Like I said, if we are going to implement agents, we can have agents do the task for them, right? Instead of just automating this, we can even have a task implemented after this automation. Okay, we can even do that. Probably, sir, we might want to do the agentic AI session probably next time, but agentic AI is already there. We all should be talking about agentic AI sooner. Okay. Okay, awesome. Let's go to the next slide. Accessibility enhancements. These ensure inclusivity, aligning with India's initiatives, right? So India's initiatives on the digital transformation is where we are going to have real-time capturing, AI translation, voicing commands. We have a lot of other applications where we can do. Probably I can work with faculties and professors and for identifying what are the areas we can optimize and automate, and we can write models. Right now, there are different type of tools already existing. Claude is there, Gemini Studio is there, Perplexity is there. A lot of models are already existing. You can use the models right now out of the box, and then you can start using, and then you can have the tools. You can have the environment set up, built, and then you can have agents running right away, so that the faculties are not running around doing the task, but utilizing the agents running the task and getting the help from it, and then making the task efficient and getting the output efficient. Makes sense? Makes sense? So we have a lot of areas where we can automate, and basically that's artificially implementing and utilizing agents and getting better with that. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, here you go, Q&A. I'm like banking more on this slide because that's all I could put together on the slide. But content wise, like, I'm really good in
yes, very good presentation, madam. I would like to congratulate you. Your presentation is very good. You have given a very good presentation. But how, that's my question, because my son is in USA, so how AI can be useful for the financial sector?
For which sector?
Financial sector.
I didn't get your
actually financial sector. My son is working.
Okay,
yes. How the AI applications can be useful for financial sectors.
Financial sector, right?
Yes.
Yeah, every sector can exploit AI, right? Financial sector, number one, like we discussed, what are the areas we are having the administrative tasks? What are the repetitive tasks? Like, for example, if you apply for a loan, how long will it take? It will take at least quite a long time. For example, it takes at least 6 months for you to get the loan approved. With AI, you can write the algorithm and you can get the loan approved right away, like in matter of hours, right? Imagine you waiting for 6 months or at least 3 months to get your loan approved, versus in 1 hour your loan is approved. And your loan, like for example, in US, you need to have credit score. I think it is called civil score in India. So you need to have this credit score to get your loan approved. But there are alternative ways, right? So in automation, what we do is we set that your credit score is above 70, you get a loan, period. What is credit score? Credit score means my repaying capacity to the bank, right? I borrow the loan and I'm going to repay. So bank looks at that. If my credit score is above 60, it's really good. Above 70 is very good. So if it is above 60, I'm considered to get a loan. For above 70, immediately I will get a loan. That is automation. What if I have the repaying capacity, but I did not build the score? Because for the credit score, I need to stay there for a long time to build the score. Even though I have a repaying capacity, I will not get a loan because automation says it has to be above 60. But AI can look at the pattern of my spending capacity, repaying capacity, my liability, my asset, everything. Based on that, even though my credit score is below 60, I have a huge possibility of repaying capacity based on all these other criteria, and my loan is approved immediately. Like this, these are the amazing things. With AI, you can get your loan approved. Not only that, lot of other places, everywhere the time consuming. This is how I look at it. It's not about repeat. Number one is repetitive task, implement AI. If it's long, time consuming, manual intervention, please go for AI. Those are the main areas I want you to go for AI. Exam correction, wherever, I don't know where faculties are spending a lot of time. What are the repetitive tasks faculties are spending? Probably we can pick and choose and start from there and start implementing AI there, and then we get better. Start from there. It's not the only place. That's where we are going to start. Did I answer your question? I answered your question. Okay, next question. Thank you for the question.
Ma'am, Sugandhi madam.
Yes, sir.
Madam, that's a very nice presentation, madam. You have given a lot of. Today I learned about adaptive agentic AI, because that is the word I have heard first time today, and I am very happy. And regarding this, madam, you told that if once we can develop a model for one thing, any related type of application we can use the same model. Hello.
Your voice was breaking. Your voice was breaking. Can you repeat your question, please?
Madam, you said agentic AI. If I am developing a model, so that for that same relation, if I want to use model, I can apply for that thing. Agentic AI. A relatable application.
No. Model is one thing and agent is one thing. So model is nothing but algorithm. Like I said, you write an algorithm in Python, right? That is the model, right? LLM, the big model. OpenAI is a model. Claude is a model. Anthropic, Claude, Perplexity, all those are models. The models are there to do that's a machine learning. It predicts and gives the outcome. Agent is nothing but your assistant. Instead of you looking at the output or outcome of the model and taking action, what agent will do is, instead of your agent is going to do that for you. For that, you are going to feed in, right? So the agent will look at the outcome of this model and take action. You are going to give tool to the model, to the agent, and then you are going to instruct the agent to do the task for you. Basically, it's an assistant. It's your assistant using the LLM. Look at this. LLM is AI. We are talking about LLM. LLM is the model, right? Large language models. These models are there. Those are the machine learning models. You have the models and we call it artificial intelligence. What right now is this agent is here. You look at the model, take the action. Now the agent is going to look at the model, look at the outcome. Based on that, it predicts and then implements the task for you. You're having an assistant to look at the model and do the task for you. They are in the next step. Does that make sense? Way ahead over there.
Hello. Hello, madam.
Sir, some bandwidth problem, sir.
Okay. So, any queries you can put it in the chat bot and chat box. Then we will send those questions to madam. And if madam connects, then we will have it. Otherwise, we will end up the session. I hope that for further information, we will definitely contact madam and we will answer your questions.
Excuse me, sir, madam. Please
Yeah,
provide the
tell me,
PPT. Please provide the
Yes,
PPT
yes,
on
yes.
enterprises agile. This
Yes, yes.
agent AI.
Definitely,
Hello.
Sir, definitely, sir.
definitely the presentation will be shared to you.
Yes, we need the
We will
presentation of
provide
this
the
AI in
material and the
digital
speaker's
transformation.
email ID also, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
We will provide the
Yes.
material also, sir, and the speaker's email
Okay,
ID.
okay.
If you
Thank
have
you,
any
thank you,
doubt,
thank you.
if you have any doubts, you can clarify.
No doubt. But we
Okay,
need
sir.
this presentation. Thank you
Okay,
very
sir.
much.
Surely we will share the PPT, sir.
Thank you very much and okay, good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. ऐसा बोलो जी, आज का जमाना सीखने का है. जो सीखता है वो बाजू कराता है. जो नहीं सीखता है वो बेवकूफ ही जमाना.
Kumar sir, is there any instruction for filling up
Sir,
feedback link and
yes,
everything?
sir.
You can.
Dear participant, kindly fill the feedback which is available in the WhatsApp group. Kindly fill it. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, could you please help me with today's first session attendance, please?
Yeah, it is available
I'm
in the
able
WhatsApp.
That
to
is
fill
not a
the
problem,
feed.
ma'am. We can cross verify with the actual attendance which is downloaded
Okay.
through AICTE. So it is not a problem. Zoom Meet. It is not a problem, ma'am. If you miss the video, it is not a
Excuse me,
problem.
madam. Excuse me,
Okay.
madam. Madam,
Yes,
excuse
sir.
me. What about the final assessment test? It will be held on Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Definitely.
sir. It will be held on Saturday, sir. We will
That
intimate
will be the
soon,
final
sir.
test, no? That will be the final
We
test.
will. That is the final test. We will clearly intimate it soon.
Yes, 1 hour test, no? 1 hour.
Yes, sir. 1 hour test.
Okay.
We will intimate the time as well as
6:30 to 7:30. Is it 6:30 to 7:30 on Saturday?
Sir.
Is it 6:30 to 7:30 on Saturday?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will intimate
Yes.
and inform you through our WhatsApp group, sir. You
Yes.
kindly notify.
So then,
Yes.
what are these assessments for every session?
No, I'm not concerning about every assessment. I will give the test for final assessment.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah, sir. Okay. Is
I
it
am
okay?
asking my doubt, sir. Then what is this assessment?
Sir, excuse me, sir. I'm coordinator of this particular program. Please understood that how participants are effectively attending the PPT, presentation of the resource person. For
Yes,
that
yes.
reason, we are giving the additional information, right? This is
Yes, yes.
for your knowledge sharing purpose. Okay,
Yes,
don't
yes.
worry about that. Okay.
Very good, sir. Very good.
Yeah.
Sir, how will you conduct exam? From ATAL portal or Google form?
No, Google form will be given,
Sir, we
sir.
will
Same.
share the Google form, sir.
I think that it will be better to organize than.
Sir, how will be exam?
Excuse me, it should be organized through ATAL portal because every coordinator is organizing the exam through ATAL portal.
But sir,
that rule is not mandatory, sir. They can do like anything.
No, sir. On Saturday 6:30 to 7:30, sir, ATAL portal is server is very down, sir.
Yes,
will be down,
yes,
sir.
yes. That's what we will intimate you later, sir. Okay, let us forget about as of now.
Okay, okay.
Please attend the
Thank you.
tomorrow session. We will discuss.
Okay, okay. Yes. Thank you, thank you. Okay, good night, madam, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night,
We'll end up
good night
the
to everybody. Good
We will
night
end
to
up the
all.
session, sir.
And
Thank
thank
you
you
very
very
much.
much for valuable presentation and very
Thank you.
nice PPT. Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
night to
you.
everybody. Good night, good night.
Good night, sir.
Huh?
Huh?
Why is it the
Any question? Do you have a question? Are we good? Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. Send the WhatsApp. Okay, that's not for me. Okay. So this is my LinkedIn. You can connect with me in LinkedIn. Okay. Bye. That's it, sir. Jai Ganesh, sir.